What is vility? Vility are voices, gestures that bother an individual on a soulful level. Soulful level means it goes to your core, to your soul, to bother you. The word vility comes from the word vile. If we go in the dictionary and we define vile, it says extremely unpleasant, morally bad, wicked, a little worth or value. It's from the Latin word meaning vilis, of low value. From the French mean vile. What causes vility? Vility is caused by super strength, superpowers, those around you whose soul, mind are higher than you. People who are schizophrenic, psychotic, are susceptible to be viled. Those who are affected by vility are those who are weak in soul. They haven't reached their worth of their soul. They have not measured up to God. Their love is not complete on their soul. Symptoms of vility: repeating words to yourself. When you are being viled, you say things to yourself that you don't wanna, that are not kind, you do not wanna hear, that is not nice to hear about you. For example, you may say things like, I am a child molester, doing gestures with your hand because that part of your body is weaker than those around you or the higher spirits, the higher gods. When your eyes is looking at higher spirited things, higher spirited people, you shouldn't be looking because it can lead to hallucinations. That's a form of vility. When you're seeing the same person, when the person you are looking at becomes a part of you, you get into their soul, and then you see multiple version of themselves right in front of you. Other gestures would be like tongue gestures to show that you're greedy, because when you're suffering schizophrenic, you have to be able to reach yourself. That means you have to strive to get your higher soul. And that's something that takes time. So I've done the best as I can. And if you find yourself in the same situation, that's what you have to do. You have to be more holistic rather than materialistic. That means you cannot eat for a long period of time. Usually like up to 3 days. I can handle up to 3 days. But you cannot eat for, you have to fast for a long period of times. A part of vility is hearing voices. Hear voice are those who are close to you, like your father, your mother, your child. I used to hear my child's voice all the time, and it was the most unkind thing ever because I had given birth to her. She was a baby, but I was hearing her voice in a grown person's age. Vility too can be any sound noises that are not pleasant to hear. And usually those sound or noises, they're like part of your soul you're not aware of. So they bring it out of you and make you hate yourself. Those voices show how much weakness you have on a soulful level. The purpose of vility is so you can become the best version of yourself. But becoming the best version of yourself takes time, maybe a decade. The voices will be there until you complete yourself in love. And how you're going to do that is by doing frequent fasting. And fasting is not something easy to do. The harder you work on yourself, the harder you are aware, the more you are being awakened, the more the voices will bother you. Or you can ignore them by diving yourself deeper into hell. That means you would never rise above them. So a way to get rid of those voices is eating, drinking all the time. Vility happens because your soul is not complete in love. You haven't reached yourself. Vility drag your soul, making you see things you don't want to see, making you hear things you don't want to hear, making you do things you don't want to do. For example, when you are stuck in the same mind, You like making YouTube videos, like making YouTube short videos. If you find yourself doing short clips over and over and over again with no intention on stopping or asking yourself, why are you doing it? Your soul is being viled. When you are stuck in the same mind, you wake up every day, you do the same makeup video, you do the same dance over and over again. You are being viled. Someone who is crying in your soul is viling you, making things seem like it's your fault. Vility can cause suicide. Vility can cause someone to commit suicide because there is no way out. You hate yourself. The thought of you living repulses you, to those around you. If you feel like you are about to commit suicide, you can't handle it anymore because the voices will bother you in such a soul level that you can't stand your existence anymore. Please seek a counselor. Talk to somebody who is willing to listen to you. Write things down in a journal. Make videos of you explaining to yourself what's going on. You don't have to post it online. You can keep it personal. Like voices I used to hear for myself was that, oh, God is desperate. And you would hear that over and over and over again. Because, like those around me, they're like their own God. They're like their own goddesses. And my mind is not high enough to call myself that or even to think of myself that. So I would hear God is desperate all the time. Another symptom of vility is when other people around you are protruding your soul. That means their soul get onto your soul. They usually like protrude your heart, like making you not want to do things you should be doing, like shopping. Like if I go out shopping, people's soul would protrude my heart, so I wouldn't touch anything. I can't buy anything. Or they would protrude my genital parts, making you horny. It bothers you so much because it is not clean. It's not something that is clean, and it makes it impossible to live on a daily. So sometimes what I do is I listen to music. Even that I cannot do either. So usually too, what it makes me do, it makes me throw everything away, like everything in my house away. I can't wear any of my clothes. I can't even like buy something simple like a headphone or a speaker or something small like printing or using like paper or using pen to write something so simple. So all of these, like if I didn't find a way, I don't even know how I even get clothes to wear every day, because people's souls around me wouldn't let me wear anything. But I'm like, okay, I throw away a few. I throw away most of my clothes, but I kept a few because I said I can't walk around naked. So vitality make it impossible to live on a daily. Vitality can make it seem like you are spitting on people everywhere you go. Even if you were like inside a car, all the windows are closed, it will seem like you are spitting on everyone around you, and people around you are wiping off their faces. It makes you fear. It makes you fearful, but it doesn't put the weak fear inside of you. It makes you fearful so you can get out of yourself and be fearless. Vility shows fear in you by making you afraid. That's why no one in the world is walking around fearless. You may think you're fearless, but you're not fearless. If your soul is viled, you have to get out of yourself and become truly fearless. Effect of vility. Other people might hurt you, say things to you because they are reading your vilitated soul. Vility has a strong impact on the mind, soul. It can lead to suicide. Write down your thoughts, seek for a counselor, take your medications. The medication that I was taking, it makes me drowsy enough so my mind is not too awake. When I hear voices throughout the day or people protruding my soul, I am less awake. Therefore, it has less impact on my mind. Vility will make you hear other people's voices that you are familiar with, and in the most awful way. These voices are not kind. They are not loving. And sometimes you might even see spirited people. You might see things. You might see people in the spirit. Those people are not really them. So, Vility 2 will open your body. It will show every weakness you have inside of you. Every thought you are speaking. People can read. People can see the things you are thinking, the things you are reading. So try to be as friendly as you can with those around you. Try to be understanding. Don't be quick to anger. Don't be quick to temper. Don't hold a grudge. Don't feel hurt so easily, because the world is rocking everyone. Vility will never end. As long as you are people, you have people who are higher souled, or who is higher than you, who have a higher mind than you. It will not end. So even if you did get out of yourself, you are fearless. You have to continuously thrive to be the best version of yourself, so that way other soul doesn't overpower your soul.